Hey guys, kuthiwani umuntu masemuhle kanje? Iwo. Hey, Nkulunkulu wami. Girl is looking beautiful right now. My skin is just doing some godly things. It is cooperating with everything that I am doing, and I am loving it. I am loving my skin right now. So I hardly wear makeup. Okay, to me makeup means foundation, concealer and whatnot, but obviously I do my brows now and again. Sometimes I'll wear mascara, and then obviously, you know, something on the lips. But the skin, I need it to always be bare so that you can see the glory. I'm kidding. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry if you found ranting and raving about my skin, but I am really happy about how my skin has been treating me of late. And I think it's because of the new additions that I've incorporated. But we move, story for another day. Right, so today we are talking all things sunscreen, specifically my current favorite sunscreen that I have been using for a while now. Some are new, completely new. I had never used until just a few weeks or a month ago. And one I have been using for the past 3 to 4 years, a brand that I'm quite familiar with. But the reason why sunscreen is so important is because when you are within the elements and you expose yourself to the sun, you expose yourself to UVAs or UVBs. UVAs is basically what contributes towards aging. UVBs is what contributes towards burning. So it's very important to get a broad spectrum sunscreen. That's a sunscreen that will protect you from both of those two things. Now, when it comes to how much protection you are receiving, according to research, you don't have to, as long as you have a sunscreen that starts from SPF 30, which gives you 97% protection, SPF 50, if I remember correctly, gives you 98% protection, and anything above that gives you 99%. So there is no sunscreen that actually gives you 100% protection. As long as you have 30% protection, you are good. Okay, that is all you need. So as we might know, if you don't know, our skin is also made out of collagen, and collagen as we age depletes. So the more you expose yourself to the sun and you don't actually protect yourself, you are increasing that process or catalyzing it. So if you expose yourself to the elements and you do not use any sunscreen, you are potentially quickening that process, in a nutshell. So there are contributing factors towards the aging face. And the first contributor is UV exposure. So that means if you are within the elements and you're not wearing your sunscreen, you are already increasing the chances of aging much quicker than it should be. So there are other contributors such as pollution, smoking, excessive alcohol, bad nutrition or poor nutrition, and stress. So I am looking at my phone, looking at the points that I've written. So with all those things put together, if you're really not taking care of yourself, unfortunately, you are contributing to your aging face. Sunscreens that I have been using for some time now. My favorite sunscreen, the first one is this one. This is the Eucerin Sun Protection. I love this, and the reason is because it is broad spectrum. This one, it has 50 plus SPF, and which is very high protection, and protects you from sun-induced skin damage. It absorbs very quickly. It has no residue, extra water resistance, and sweat resistance, and anti-sand. This is amazing, and it does say that it has oil control technology. So true. I have naturally oily skin, and this is just amazing. I do think it's also contributed by the fact that one of the ingredients is alcohol denat, or denatured alcohol. Some people don't like denatured alcohol, but it's really great for people with oily skin because it helps to reduce sebum reproduction. So my second favorite sunscreen is this one. So this sunscreen is from the Clicks brand. It's their Sun Protect, also SPF 50, and it also has UVA and UVB protection. The reason why I love this is it has a continuous spray. So I use this specifically on my body. Hopefully it shows. Like, it has this amazing continuous spray, which I absolutely love because it makes application very quick and easy. So I use this all over my body. I do also use this on my body from time to time, but I mostly use it on my face. But because it's a big tube, I do use it on my body. But this is amazing. And this, I got it for, I think it was 60 rands at Clicks. Whereas this one, I got it for 270 and this one is 60 rand. Then the last sunscreen that I absolutely love is, which I have featured before. So this is the Dermopal, this is the Dermopal moisturizing sunscreen. This has SPF 30 and it's also broad spectrum. It is anti-aging, anti-pigmentation. And one of my favorite things about this is that it is black owned. It also has no residue. It applies so well, so quickly, and it's really moisturizing. Even the ingredients at the back, you can see that, okay, this is for moisturizing purposes. It does sometimes make me a bit oily, just a little bit, but I absolutely love that. And this I only use for my face. This is basically all I have for you today. You really need to consider applying sunscreen. It's very important. It also helps if you have hyperpigmentation. Let's say you have acne scars and you're struggling with hyperpigmentation. Consider applying sunscreen. Acne scars or any scarring of any nature, those scars will get worse simply because the sun adds on to that pigmentation. So I would encourage that you please make sure that you apply your sunscreen each and every day. It shouldn't matter what the weather is outside. The season should not matter. You need to make sure that you are applying sunscreen each and every single day. Now, in terms of how much sunscreen you're supposed to be using, an American esthetician who basically popularized the 2-finger method, that is essentially applying sunscreen on your 2 fingers. So you spread it across your index finger and your middle finger, and that is essentially enough sunscreen that can be applied on your face and on your neck. Because the challenge is that few people that actually apply sunscreen, but even those that apply sunscreen sometimes do not apply enough. So you need to make sure that you are applying enough for your face and for your neck. With most sunscreen, I think it's with all actually sunscreen, you do have to reapply it every 2 to 3 hours. This does depend on how much sun exposure you are getting. But that is basically all. I hope this does encourage you to start wearing sunscreen, and hopefully you'll start see a decrease in some skin issues that you have. That is all for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were blessed with how amazing my skin looks. But anyway, I will see you on the next video.